gonna stop in and see you guys, but we called that night, Paul and I were up at Key with Travis. We called and we didn't get an answer. We drove by and everybody called. We were like 8 minutes on the road.
Living a beautiful life. That you're going to miss. I just had a question for you, Cheryl. I just wondered if you had anything that you it's okay because I just want to make sure that you have a chance. The older country. Okay, so the song so far that I had led the boys listen to the other day, because they were just talking about our photo albums and how she always loved to share things. Do you know who the song Supermarket Flowers? It's all about a mom. It's all about a mom who's just has to do I've always wondered how it would be a good song to start with. It's certainly not country, but it's beautiful. I think it is a beautiful choice. At the very end, the only one I like to come up with something that's I should go say hi there. Sort of give you something that you can relate to. There is a song called Forever. It starts with the West Virginia, so it goes through the and then it ends up with Doris Parton saying, like it's to me, it's just something that you could send mom off with a really nice. So that was a suggestion, but I can also, if you want, put a song in the middle, but that has some old country or something. If there's a specific one that you think, I just don't want to not ask you this question, so I apologize.
I wrote like New Gosh because I was like I've never.
Yes, that's it. Right. Okay. No, and that's what I wondered. I was thinking Kenny Rogers 30 years. Like it's just sort of a nice sort of, because it's this family and his children. You've seen her through the years, she saw you through the years.
I took the supermarket flyers from the windowsill, threw the day old tea from the cup, packed up the photo album Matthew had made, memories of a life that's been loved. Took the get well soon cars and stuffed animals, poured the old ginger beer down the sink. Dad always told me, don't you cry when you're down, but Mum, there's a tear every time that I blink. Oh, I'm in pieces, it's tearing me up, but I know a heart that's broke is a heart that's been loved. So I'll sing hallelujah. You were an angel in the shape of my mom. When I fell down, you'd be there holding me up. Spread your wings as you go. When God takes you back, He'll say hallelujah, you're home. I fluffed the pillows, made the bed, stacked the chairs up, folded your nightgowns neatly in a case. John said he'd drive, then put his hand on my cheek and wiped a tear from the side of my face. And I hope that I see the world as you did, 'cause I know a life with love is a life that's been lived. So I'll sing hallelujah. You were an angel in the shape of my mom. When I fell down, you'd be there holding me up. Spread your wings as you go. And when God takes you back, He'll say hallelujah, you're home. Hallelujah. You were an angel in the shape of my mom. You got to see the person I have become. Spread your wings and I know that when God took you back, He said hallelujah, you're home.
Today, as we gather to remember and celebrate the life of Audrey Annie Grace Holliday, we are surrounded by the legacy of love and family that she leaves behind. For her, family wasn't just part of life. It was her life's greatest masterpiece, her most cherished accomplishment. Much love, Mother, to Fred and Sandra, to Jean and Paul, to Bruce and Nancy, Alan and Linda, Jeff, Phil and Helena, and Cheryl and Rick. Audrey was not just a mother to her 7 children. She was the heart and soul of her family. Her love knew no bounds, and her nurturing spirit touched each and every one of you in such profound ways. But her love didn't stop there. Audrey was also a devoted grandmother to 17 grandchildren, and her warmth and wisdom provided a guiding light for each of you. From the stories she shared to the lessons she taught you,
She imparted a sense of belonging and significance that I'm sure you will forever cherish. And as if that weren't enough, Audrey was blessed to witness the joy of many, and I hear it's 26 and growing, great-grandchildren. Each one a testament to the love and legacy she cultivated within her family. Beyond the numbers, though, it's the countless memories that you will all hold dear that truly speak of who your mom was. Whether it was the smell of her homemade pies and tarts while growing up, her love of her flower beds and gardening, her canning that filled the kitchen, her Christmas gumdrop cake, a quick meal whipped up while she was in your homes, or the fact that she could cook without a measuring cup, her presence brought light and warmth into all of your lives. The boys shared with me many memories of Mum as they grew up. The woman who loved having her hair done and always looked like $1,000,000. She certainly embraced the life of being the heart of her family. From the multiple homes that she and your dad shared in their 60-plus years of marriage, her multiple careers, the friendships she fostered, and the many miles that she did travel, whether by foot, by car, to the trailer in Lakelet, or the many trips taken. And in her later years, she would cover more miles with her scooter, and I understand maybe at a high speed. She was always present. I understand Audrey was also known to be a social butterfly, and she had a love for talking. She loved to chat and especially loved to call or to be called on the telephone. Visiting with her always meant the phone was sure to ring. The boys also told me a great story of Audrey and her love of pictures and photo albums. She was proud and loved sharing her family albums with just about anyone, and on more than one occasion would be sharing them with people she met for the very first time. In Audrey, you have lost more than just a mother, grandmother, or great-grandmother. You have lost the very heart of your family's matriarch. But as you grieve her passing, let us also take solace in the knowledge that her love will continue to live on within each of you. May you honor her memory by carrying forward the values she held dear, and by cherishing the bonds of family that she worked so tirelessly to nurture. There's a miracle called family that dwells within the heart, and you don't know how it happens or how it gets its start. But the happiness it brings you always gives a special lift, and you realize that family is God's very precious gift. You've chosen a short reading called A Season. To everything there is a season. There is a season for everything, a time for every activity under the heavens, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to uproot, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to tear down and a time to build, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to scatter stones and a time to gather them, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to search and a time to give up, a time to keep and a time to throw away, a time to tear and a time to mend, a time to be silent and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace. Nancy and Bruce have provided some memories that I would like to share. Written in Nancy's handwriting, because she addresses as Audrey Holliday, lived to be 84 years old. She was the most generous and loving mother, grandmother, and great-grandmother. She would do anything for her 7 children and their spouses as well. She always had a smile on her face and loved to talk, tell stories of her life. And did I mention she loved to talk? Ha ha. She sold real estate and insurance and was the ultimate road runner. Always on the go, driving wherever the need was. Her driving was, shall we say, speedy, which led to a few more interesting stories. Audrey and Murray, they traveled to a few places with a close net of friends, which they kept to the very end. If I had to sum up in one word, which would describe her and what she represented, family. She was loved and will be missed, and future generations will learn about this one-of-a-kind ancestor. Thank you, Nancy. It's beautiful. We're just going to have a time of reflection and listen to a song, and we know that Audrey favored Old Country and Kenny Rogers, and Cheryl and I had a discussion about this song called Through the Years, and may it be a time of reflection for all of you.
I can't remember when you weren't there, when I didn't care for anyone but you. I swear we've been through everything there is. Can't imagine anything we've missed. Can't imagine anything the two of us can't do. Through the years, you've never let me down. You've turned my life around. The sweetest days I found with you. Through the years, I've never been afraid. I've loved the life we've made, and I'm so glad I stayed right here with you through the years. I can't remember what I used to do, who I trusted, who I listened to before. I swear you've taught me everything I know. Can't imagine needing someone so. But through the years it seems to me I need you more and more. Through the years, through all the good and bad, I know how much we had. I've always been so glad to be with you. Through the years, it's better every day. You've kissed my tears away. As long as it's okay, I'll stay with you through the years. Through the years when everything went wrong, together we were strong. I know that I belong right here with you. Through the years, I never had a doubt.
her journey has just begun. Don't think of her as gone away. Her journey's just begun. Life holds so many facets. This earth is only one. Just think of her as resting from the sorrows and the tears in a place of warmth and comfort where there are no days or years. Think how she must be wishing that we could know today how nothing but our sadness can really pass away. And think of her as living in the hearts of those she touched. For nothing loved is ever lost, and she was loved so much. Let us take a moment to reflect on the beautiful life of Audrey, your mother, grandmother, and great-grandmother, a woman whose love knew no bounds and whose legacy will forever endure in the hearts of those she held dear. As we say our final farewells, may we find comfort in the cherished memories we shared with her, knowing that her spirit will always live on in the laughter, love, and lessons that she imparted to us. Let us carry forward the light she brought into our lives, honoring her legacy by embracing the values of compassion, kindness, and family that she held so dear. And though we mourn her passing, let us also celebrate the impact she had on each and every one of us, recognizing that her love will continue to grow and guide us and inspire us for generations to come. May Audrey rest in eternal peace, surrounded by the love of those who cherished her most. And may we find solace in knowing that she is reunited with loved ones who have gone before her, watching over us with a gentle smile from above. In her memory, let us live each day with the same grace, strength, and unwavering love that she showed us throughout her life. Goodbye, dear Audrey, until we meet again.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is older, older than the trees,
Younger than the mountains,
growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong.
West Virginia.
Mountain mama, take me home. Country roads,
If I
all my memories,
should stay,
they gather round her. A miner's lady, stranger to blue water. So I'll go, dark and dusty, yet I know, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, on the road again, like a band of gypsies we go down the highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keep turning our way, our way. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, oh, take me home. Country roads, oh, I hope life
treat you kind, and I hope you have all you dreamed of.
I wish you joy and happiness, but above all this, I wish you love.
And I will always love you. I will always love you. Country roads take me home. Country will always love you.
I just can't wait to get home again. I found love is made for music with my friend. I can't wait to get home. Take me
This concludes our formal service this morning. There's a time for you to spend in this room and light lunch next door before you will meet with lots of family and friends for some visitation this afternoon.